Hello YouTube and welcome diecast enthusiasts. This is diecast for you to see, and for you to see today is a challenge video. I've done a few of these challenges recently, but this is another good one. It's been set by diecast Loonie. Of course, he's Michael, and he's named his challenge 10 Lowered Cars Challenge. And I've got some cars and vans here, so kicking off with this really nice Ford Econoline panel van, and it was produced by Machines, probably back in around about 2004-5, this one I believe. Machines, I think they started in 2002, done some really good stuff, and I did start collecting a few 1/64ths back then, and Muscle Machine was always my port of call for a few castings that I really liked. And I probably bought this about 3 years ago, so I was pleased to get this. This is very low indeed, and I won't operate it, but you push it up and down from the top, and the suspension raises up a bit, but this is it, really sitting low. And I really love the colour of this, deep blue and cerise pink on white, flames and lines. So that's a nice one. And next we've got from Jada, and it's a 1951 Mercury. And this is another one really similar to Muscle Machines that Jada were producing these models a good few years ago, in sort of probably similar era really, maybe a little bit later, I can't be sure. But this is my favourite series that Jada do, and it's the Road Rats series. They've done some really great cars. And this one here is in a really lovely matte purple with the slightly deeper purple sweep there going along the bottom half of the car, and it looks great with the white wall tyres. So this is a really nice one. I believe this is the first time I've shown it, and as it comes around you can see the Road Rats text and great pinstriping on the trunk there. So really like this one, and it's had a roof chop, so anyone that's too tall sitting in that will have quite an ached neck, I would imagine, if they're driving in that. But really lovely casting. Now we're coming up to date a bit with the next one, in the sense of it was only released very recently, and it's a Shuco and Tarmac Works collaboration. Of course it's the VW Beetle, and this is done in the ever popular Moon Eyes livery, which I have got quite a few of their vehicles, and it looks really nice in the bright lemon yellow with the black striping. Of course the two big eyes of the Moon Eyes logo. Got the roof rack and cases on top there, and this is really nice. Again, sits very low. But it's a really nice Beetle, this. And we've got another Muscle Machines coming up, and this is the first time I've shown this one, but it's very nice indeed. And it's a Chevy coupe. Now I would imagine looking at it, it looks sort of to be a 50s era. Doesn't actually say on the packet, but I would imagine it's early 50s. But it's in a really nice satin green colour with the white wall tyres. I've opened the hood just to show you there's a little bit of detail. I'll close it in a moment. And on the trunk as it comes round, it's got West Coast choppers. That was a big program, I believe, back in probably 15 years ago, I guess. Not too sure, I didn't used to watch it myself. But this is a really nice example. Slammed very low indeed. Just push that lid down. And you can see the ride height goes up and then press it up and down like that. So that is with the ride height raised up, and as it comes down, I'll see if I can get it slammed again, and there we go. So that's a really good feature, and in actual fact it was the same feature on the Ford Econoline van that I showed first. So really like this one. And the next one coming along is from M2. Again, of course, with all these, they're 1/64th scale and they're all very low ride height vehicles. And this is the 1973 Chevrolet Cheyenne 10, and the text on the door there is the big kahuna. Now I would imagine this is a surf shop. I don't know the big kahuna myself, but it would I would imagine somewhere on the coast of the States. That's a very famous surf shop, but really nice colour in the beigey brown and with the orange and darker brown coach lines, and that looks really smart. They do a lot of slammed vehicles, M2, especially in the square body design like this one. Now coming along next is another Jada, and it's from the Road Rats series. As I've said before, this is my favourite series from Jada, and this is beautiful. I've got two of these. My other version is in yellow, but this is the 32 Ford coupe with those, I would just say they were moon caps, with the white wall tyres. Got the twin exhausts coming out the rear. And we've got, again, very small on the back, the Road Rats text, and some nice flames, not too much on the sides and on the fenders. So really like this one in this matte grey, really, I would say. Nice wide tyres. So it's brilliant. Next we've got another Shuco and Tarmac Works collaboration. I've shown this before, but again it's very nice, and it's slammed really low. This is the VW T1 panel van with the Mean Streets text on the side, which I'm not too sure what Mean Streets is. I'm assuming it's some sort of car club or blogging station of some sort, but it's really nice. They've done some nice lowered VWs in the car, that the Beetle that I showed just a moment ago, and these panel vans. Shuco, it's a new line that Shuco have done in 2021, so I will be getting others. It looks really nice in the grey with the roof rack, and it's a decent roof rack, that a nice lot of fine detail work. So yeah, that's another great one. And we've got coming along next from M2, it's another moon equipped livery vehicle, again in this lovely lemon yellow, which I do like very much. And it's the Ford Econoline from 1964. Again, slammed really low. Really like this with the wood panelling bars there going across the back of the bed with the spare wheel and tyre in the back. But M2 done a lovely job of this one. They've done a few of these Ford Econoline pickups, but this is one of my favourite, and they're not all lowered. Some have got a normal road driving stance really, but I do like these slammed versions. We've got the cool text on the rear window, and they all tend to have the cool script lettering, these moon equipped and moon eyes vehicles, so that's great. Next we've got a JDM, and this is from another make that is one of my favourites, certainly from the last year or so, and it's from Inno 64, and it's a Nissan Skyline GTR R32 Pandem, and we've got Tofu Garage there running up the side of the car, and that's a tune-up company from Germany, and they specialise in supplying parts for JDM cars, and that sits really low, as you can see. As it comes round, the wheels are tucked up really tight into the arches, which is a great look. What I haven't got any of, I want to really get some cambered vehicles where the wheel is cambered right out, or the wheels I should say, so I'm looking for those. Chris from CRA Diecast did show a really nice BMW a month or 6 weeks ago approximately, which I would maybe like to track down. Yeah, I really like the cambered look. But this is a really nice example from Inno 64. And we've got one more left, and this is a great pickup truck, again from Jada. It's a beautiful colour, again in matte black with grey accents on the fenders and hood and the doors. And this is a 1953 Chevy pickup, again from the Road Rats series. So this is the third vehicle I've shown from the Road Rat series, which all tend to be slammed low, very low road height indeed. And this is a really nice pickup truck. I think this is the first time I've shown this as well. I've had this probably around, I bought it at a toy fair, probably had it about over 2 years, because it was prior to lockdown, the first one anyway. But it came with a 1/24 scale. It was a combined set of this 1/64 and a 1/24, which is a replica of this one. But obviously I'm just keeping this video down to 1/64 scale. So this was my final car, or vehicle I should say, being it's a lovely pickup. And this has been a really good challenge to do. I did have to hunt a bit for these, although I did have most of these on display. I was surprised to find that I had enough lowered vehicles really, but fortunately I did, and I'll certainly be looking out for some more, and definitely some more of these Jada Road Rats, because they are really superb. I'll sign off with my normal words. Firstly, I just want to say thank you for Michael, Diecast Loonie, for setting up this challenge. Really good challenge, and as always, pop along to his channel. Most of you will know him anyway, but he's doing some really great custom work recently, and some great wheel swaps, and of course showing cars from his collection. So he's got an awful lot going on his channel, and he's one of my favourite channelers that I do tend to go to on a very regular basis. So he's a really good guy. So thanks for setting this challenge, Michael, and I'll sign off now with my normal words, which are take care, stay safe, and bye for now.